The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now a man who played high school ball here in LaGrange, Texas, J.K. Dobbins.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. They go play action now. Jackson. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
Throw out wide is incomplete. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans.
They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. This defense for the Texans, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
From the gun, Jackson.
Pass throw to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Jackson. And a quick throw here that's complete. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Dobbins is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal, and they sent that play backwards.
Dobbins once more. And good work there defensively. They're able to keep him out of the end zone.
The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up a shot.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Jackson will keep it. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. From his own end zone, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A huge play there for Houston. 66 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Herbert's throw completed to Mechie. Touchdown! John Mechie with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
To the 43, 2nd down. Take a look at the defense for these Texans. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. We'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. They go play action with Jackson. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. A huge play there for Houston. And even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Roquan Smith came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Texans. Take down. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. That'll go for a gain of 7. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Chris Jones in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 30. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Houston. A 71-yard punt return. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they've bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened.
Evades the tackler, and there's some space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Now it's Jackson.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
McPherson now for the extra point.
It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
On a second, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their third one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Taking a shot for Dell here.
And this one is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter.
With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Roquan Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got a man complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. Taking it in.
And the Texans have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes this 35-0 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Flowers going to go in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Meanwhile, Jackson throw complete there to Thomas.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Motion man right, that's Pierce. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Delivers another one to Pierce.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now it's Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
And the Ravens first down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Tarvarius Moore.
And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some space here.
Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it is 42-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Derek Stingley puts it.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Herbert now.
Caught left side. Here's Dell.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to save it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. In motion right is a running back.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. From 4 yards out.
And the Texans are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
And my goodness, another interception.
Derek Stingley picks it. And the Texans are going to have it here just past the
26-yard line.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
77 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Friedman. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, Friedman. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Friedman. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 2nd down now, Friedman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double and pick up 6. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. Friedman. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about running them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had to run them into submission.
Wave the white